Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Well, next project here. I hate this TV. It's small. It's not particularly great quality. It came with my RV when I got it. It's serviceable. That's about all I can say. I have 22-inch Vizio 1080p LED TV right there that I want to use. I use it in my old place. It's too wide to fit in here. So, game plan. I'm going to take some measurements. I'm going to cut down a sheet of plywood, paint it, and I'm going to mount it to the wall back here in the back of this cabinet. I then got a box over here, which is a TV wall mount that should extend to the depth, reaching the plywood and coming out, allowing me to mount my TV flush against this edge of the cabinet. I got one that'll allow me to lock the TV in coming from the top and hook it and then secure it with hardware in the backside, allow me access, and it should allow me also to mount it just high enough that I can take my 4K player, slide it right in here on the shelf of this cubby, freeing up a lot of all this build-up nonsense that's been here since I moved and has been kind of in limbo. So that's my game plan there. I don't foresee any complications. And I'm hoping that I'll have just enough slack, and I have to review the wall mount unit to see if it allows for any tilt. Since I'm going to be pretty much all the way up against the ceiling, it would be nice if I can get just a little bit of downward angle on it, since this is at the very foot of my bed. Better slightly viewing angle, I hope. But yeah, that's where we're at on that, and we're going to get going. I have cut and sanded the sheet of plywood, fitted, he's good. Now it just needs to be painted and mounted up towards the top where it meets the ceiling. Progress made. Got the base plate attached to the TV, which is fortunately a detachable one that is going to work out very well for my specific application. Now I've got the plywood mounted to the wall. Unfortunately or fortunately, I went way too high with it, with the anticipation that the TV mount itself would be mounted higher. So I got really close to the bottom edge of that, but that's secured. Everything is good. My pivot points, I've got my mounting screws loosened so I can take that plate and click it, tighten those up, put the two side ones in there to the bottom to slap it in place. Players in the cubby, all the wiring has been ran, everything's plugged in. I got all the danglies here, ready to hook the TV up as I hang it and snug everything up. I might be able to watch TV properly in bed tonight. Yay me! Oh yes. Player, TV, Fellowship of the Ring. I finally have a good quality screen. I'll tell you how close this thing was to not fitting. I really underestimated how high I should be going with it. Unfortunately, I don't know how. It wasn't really difficult or easy to measure from the top of the TV to where the mount on the wall would end up. To try to get everything lined up, I was afraid if I put the mount too high that I wouldn't be able to get the bracket on the wall for the arm itself, the bracket that's on the end of the TV. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get it high enough to go and clip in. Well, I grossly underestimated how much play I had on the top. It's almost 2 fingers worth. But I couldn't come up with a good solid way in which I needed to measure that, and I probably should just put more thought into it. I kind of dove in a little impulsively, I guess, but it works. And this is the old where the actual stand used to mount. It's almost resting on my 4K player, but it is good. TV picture is great. One thing I have to find out is when I lie back in my bed if I'm gonna have an angle issue, because I did go completely vertical with this instead of no slope, and it's all the way close to the ceiling. So we'll see, but for the time being, we have success. Yay!
Well, I'd call that a finished product right there, if I ever did say so myself. Got myself room to get my 4K player in there. TV is mounted. Got a nice good sloped angle for bed viewing. And if we're able to wiggle this bad boy out just a hair, let's see, focus. Plywood mounted, telescopic TV wall mount extension right there. And we can just push that right back up against the cabinet, like so. Make sure it's good and centered in place. Image quality is golden for exactly what I need it to be. Yay, another mission accomplished. One more project checked off. One more video made, filmed, edited, and posted for your enjoyment. Thank you for joining. Appreciate y'all being here. Participation, viewage, all that good stuff. And I will see you on the next round. Bye-bye.
Alan.